Hello. Been looking forward to playing this again. Feel like I just barely got into like the flow of playing it, and then I had a break. So I'm hoping this goes good. Hello, Unknown. How are you? How are you? Oh, geology. Well, now. Specialized with gathering, it's not mining until the 3rd level. That's just sad. I will upgrade that. I do still need a high rank set as well. What if I have enough space in my wish list at this point to be able to do that if I just I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. Cool. Diablos, Odo, Leggy, I can't build any of that, but everything at this point and above I can. I do like health boosts. Even if the poison resistance isn't necessarily terribly useful. Does this affect the fill rate, the charge rate? Oh, I need power prolonger specifically. Sadly. See, I'm not really gonna get anything truly astonishingly good, huh? But that's expected. I like stamina surge. That's kind of useful. I also like speed eating here. What if I don't like the way that chest piece looks, is the problem. Constitution. Am I planning on doing anything cool? I think I will do what... I don't know who suggested it, but someone suggested, which is that I will do a singular Kulftaroth, and then I have a cool weapon, right? I have obtained a cool weapon. I think that seems relatively reasonable instead of attempting the horror that is to try and get every single fucking one of those things. That's just gonna be not very fun, right? Is what that's gonna be. Yeah, I think just getting myself one weapon is solid. I like that as an idea. Very good idea. I don't mind this. It doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look fantastic, but it doesn't look terrible. What does this give me? Speed eating 2, Geologist 2, Crit Eye, Fortify, Constitution, Evade Extender. That's alright. It's alright. I don't like the fact that I need to get 2 fucking Wingdrake hide. Although I'm in, nope, because I need to get it before I can go to that fucking place. God damn it. Okay, what if I don't use these legs though? Am I making that choice purely because of Wingdrake hide? Maybe. Shut up. Sure. I don't know if there is any handicraft in this early on. Ooh, that looks kind of good. Actually, I like that. Hanasa. Oh shit, you right. Oh shit, you right. Glavenus isn't available till G rank. However though, that does look better, drip-wise. And unfortunately, that's a very hard thing to argue against. Carving Pro is can't be interrupted, yeah. What if I got wide range, just because that looks so much nicer? Doesn't that look so much better? Skills aren't important anyway. Skills don't matter if you can compensate with skill. It's only fortify and speed eating. That's actually kind of painful. But it does look a lot better. There we go. I should build the stuff that I could already build as well. Kill more Sitsues. We're never gonna run out of Sitsues, don't worry. We're killing Sitsues for the rest of goddamn history. The annals of this run, when they're recorded in the great genocide of monsters, it will simply just say Sitsi and nothing else. Yeah, these are going to be pretty significant freaking upgrades, huh? Right, let's get all of the small monster materials that I need. I need my monster broth here. Hernitar, Shamos, Gajau, Vespoids. Hernitar, Shamos, Gajau, Vespoids, and Piercing Claws. Okay. Multi already or later? Later. I'm going to get all the small monster materials first, just so they're done and out of the way. So that I don't have to, on every single quest, to be like, yes, everyone's killing the monster right now, but I think I'm going to go and kill this tiny fish. And feel, like, really out of place. That is a good Shamos quest. I do have 20! Well, that's definitely gonna give me enough. Holy shit, why is it 20? Hello, bonjour. Mon ami. Kill 50 best points. Never again. Never again. Hello, hello. Hello, N10. Hello, Dance of Rain. I hope you're all doing good today. I hope you're all doing good today. You keep forgetting what was in base and what was in Iceborne. Fair. Even if it was the respective point in Master Rank, I would not have access to that sucker at this point anyway. My French is rusty. My French is non-existent. Mon amour? No, I did not mean to say that. I don't know how you say, like, is in French. French is gendered. Amour? Ami? I don't know what it is. French is French. French isn't real, so... Monster Hunter that helps Disastrous bring help, but yep. Yep. We probably do more damage than we fix. But hey, you know. French is woke. That's a new one. Can French be woke if French isn't real? Or does that make French more woke, the fact that it's not real? On a positive night on Rose, Magna one-shot you? That makes sense, if you hadn't built any armor by that point. Are you doing village, or are you doing hub? Unknown. Where the little shit's at. Village for now? Okay, yeah. In Village, it really is like a hard, just fucking leap forward, if I remember, in that game in terms of difficulty as soon as you get to the point where Magna unlocks. It's really weird how much of a launch it is. Piercing claws. To me? You shouldn't have. You still beat it? It wasn't mindless? Yeah. He, at least I think he becomes mindless very quickly, unfortunately. There we go. Hi, Weiss. Welcome, 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 welcome. How are you? Which is what you want? Yeah. I think this is something that I've definitely come to the realization of, and I think a lot of the the older peeps and or the peeps who've just played the games for a very long time need to come to the realization of is that we'll have a lot more fun if we don't keep up with armor. Keep up with weaponry and stuff, but don't keep up with armor, and it's a lot more enjoyable for us, right? You forgot to take your meds for a month or so? You forgot or you decided not to? A full month is not like... Oopsie, I forgot, right? That's a lot of time. You forgot and you have alarms every day? That's impressive. Well done. You started, but you're feeling weird side effects because, yeah, because it's been such a long time. Your body isn't used to them again at this point. That's truly impressive, Weiss. Oh, it's depending on if I get it done today or not. I don't know if I will, but I imagine I will. It might be the thing that you redeemed that my brain has once again decided to just yeet the name of into the bin. Tomorrow. Katana, that's it. Yeah, thank you. It might be that tomorrow, Weiss, if I finish Bright Shores today. I ain't sure, and I don't promise nothing, but potentially. How the fuck did the Vespoid spawn? Oh yeah, over with, what'd you call it? That makes sense. Be more fun if the series doesn't have the clutch claw. I mean, that's probably true, yeah? I can't disagree with that point. Cannot disagree with that. You can ignore it. That is always an option. I didn't use it my entire first time through. Basically until I think Safi is the first monster I started using it for. Like actually, consistently. And then speedruns. Hello, Oni. Both can be true. I am, I suppose, Mr. Hunter at the moment. Hey, you know what it is useful for though? This shit. This is the one big up that we have to give to the Clutch Claw, sadly. The one thing it is absolutely fantastic for. These little flying fuckers, you don't need to pick up any goddamn ammo for them. Just Clutch Claw those suckers straight out of the sky. Oh. Oh. Mm. After years of poison smoke bombs, I have to say that is mildly orgasmic. Every time I remember it. Hey Derelict, welcome, welcome, welcome. You're very EP, Oni. Are you less mentally and physically exhausted today? I hope, though. Yeah, there's zero expectations for the Wilds DLC. That is, if anything, I would say a good thing. That's how it should be treated. No stuff about it, no information, no monsters or whatnot. Even though I am not necessarily... Well, at least I'm not going to pay for it with my own money. I'm not. I don't care about it in that way. I still do want to provide the anti-spoiler space for people. Because it is functionally impossible to watch any Monster Hunter stuff without people talking about it, right? So, just so people know, general stuff is fine, but don't name specifics or monsters or mechanics or any of that crap, right? You'd like to care? It's a series you love, not giving a fuck is kind of sad. Yeah, definitely. I understand in that one, for sure. It's one of those things that wraps back around into, it kind of like horribly fits into like, do I just not know how to have fun anymore? At least for me. And then you have to kind of remind yourself occasionally, like, no, it really has just like strayed a lot from what I wanted from it, which is fine, but it is sad. You're still exhausted, but mostly generally tired. Okay, fair enough. Fair. I can understand that. Are you done with chores and whatnot, though? Errands, Oni? So you can actually, like, relax today, to a degree? Yeah, staying up till 3 will definitely, let's say, influence the tiredness a bit. Just a whittle. Not caring like it's some holy revelation descending is absolutely fine. Exactly. Which is definitely an issue in the Monster Hunter space. At least it was previously. Whenever a new DLC information thing would appear, and then it's like hordes of angry, salivating hunters, and it's like, concerning. Good thing the games have such absurd replay value. Yeah, right? So wonderful. I definitely can't think of anything that I've ever, in any aspect, been able to have the same amount of replay value from as Monster Hunter. It's so good. So good. You've not touched it in a while. You played too much, you're on cooldown, you had the burnout. You always had like expectations of what zones, monsters, cool weapons will you see next? Based on the title of it, like, I had a few things that popped into my head and stuff, right? Where I was like, that's cool. I feel like it's maybe not probably more linked to the thematic logic of the story and compared and like links into the logic of the story pre-expansion, but Resurgence is a title that certainly makes your brain do some stuff, right? Whenever a new thing drops, you have to shoot your hands in elation and rapture. It definitely does seem to be a rising response, right? You brought wrong cookies? No. Oh no. Zero replay, only 5k hours. Nothing. Terrible. Dog shit. What's done as a roguelike? Tricks your brain into thinking it's not. I can see what you mean. Is there any way of getting the assassin mantle anymore? Mods. Otherwise, no. If you weren't around when the quest was in the game and didn't get it then, you're fucked. Unless you mod it in. Comfort isn't difficult at all. In the kindest way, Derelict, I cannot trust your word on that. As the person who dedicates disgustingly humongous amounts of time to, like, mastering weapons, right? That you are, to a ludicrous degree. You heard the name for Metal Gear? Fair. And I personally started enjoying Road in the sense that you still kill various monsters, not just rip ass into the floor standing on the defense point. Fair. No longer the case, you know, speedrunner or that tryhard. Your threshold for what you would consider to be difficult compared to other people is probably still significantly higher though, right? Because of the fact that you had such an initial demand for it in the first place. Compared to me, for example. The level of tolerance for classifying when something becomes difficult or not is very different between the two of us. I need 12 Cincy claws. Ugh. Ugh. That's disgusting. You guess? Exactly. You want to try Musos? I didn't even want to go near them, right? Zenith 3 is too difficult for me. Zenith 2 is too difficult for me in most cases. I think if you are the type of person who gets past HR5, HR6 in Frontier, you have a relatively high tolerance for difficulty in the first place. If you get past Musos, or get past Zeniths, to the point where you've killed Zenith 4s, you are on a different level to the average bean at that point. Even someone who prefers difficult games, you can't compare to that. The absolute demand that shit requires is ludicrous. It is genuinely crazy. That's the thing though, right? You trained them? Like, that's not... already that is such a higher level of determination to see something through than I would ever have. To go out of my way in like free time that's meant to be fun to train against something, to be able to do it. And yeah, not to even mention the fact that you have to potentially completely bastardize the entire game that you want to play the game. I don't think it's comparable, you know. Okay, I am gonna need more of those. I'm probably still gonna need more of those. This is all good. That should be good. Those are good. Those are fine. So I think that's multi at that point. Let me do this. Multi. Pin. Pin. There we go. You no longer have your old... Oh, did you delete it for some reason? Grand Gajo. Here's the monster. No arena, no search, you moving to the monster, no other stuff, yeah. So that's the bit that I enjoy, is all of the other stuff. All of the prep and all of that is what feels so good to me. After CSM was crashing the game, plus reinstall, you couldn't be asked. The fact that that's crashing the game is really like a giant bummer. Or investigations, Pookie, Kulu, Sitsi, apparently Gyros, Anjanath, Toby, Great Jagras. Not everything, but basically everything. That's only a 2 people quest. People. Side stuff has massive charm, and the way older games with a way slower pace. That's where prep is satisfying. Yeah. Yeah, prep's a lot more satisfying in the older stuff, for sure. I love item sets. I never want item sets to go away. They're so fucking good. But having item sets definitely like cuts down on prep that you need to do. Because you just kind of like don't need to care about it. In the same way. And then monster. Oh, Duratalos. Yep. Also Duratalos. Thank you. At least I think Duratalos? I don't know, actually. Yes, Duratalos. Is this the best weapon that I have at the current moment in time? Ignoring that one because it's illegal. That might be a little bit better. No, the other one's got a lot more green, so prefer that one. Okie dokie. Am I all good here? I think so. Most annoying thing of Frontier is set to you copy whatever people already came up with. So I think that outright wins the game for you, besides maybe Lance. I've never copied anything. I don't think. I would rather... I'm very stubborn, right? So... I would rather call it a Xenophs 2 and never be able to complete the rest of Frontier. With the knowledge that that's how far that I got in Frontier, not how far I managed to copy-paste someone else's way to play Frontier. That game being an MMO though, it's definitely set up for that kind of like sharing of information, right? A lot of Frontier progression, right? There's also with players helping you and such. Doesn't have to be. I got all the way to Xenophs 2 and the only time I ever received help was to make quests a little bit quicker that I'd already managed to solo. It does not have to be. Maybe it might do for the sake of Musos and the really, really endgame stuff, but... I think too many people are sucked into that logic with Frontier, because that is the prevailing opinion in the community. It's almost that there's no point in playing the game at all until you're at Musos. Not quite that extreme, that's a bit of an over-exaggeration, but I think that's really genuinely hurtful to that game. People just carry you towards the next thing, and then the next thing, and then the next thing. You get to play like 1% of the content in that game. That's a real bummer. Does it do to you or the game sound weird? Doesn't sound weird to me, but it might do. You're in the wall there, buddy. It sounds wobbly. I don't know, someone else would have to say. The Discord bounties don't count because they're not a part of the game. But even then, like Zenith's G Exotics, Road Caravan, low rank, high rank, HR4, or HR5, sorry, HR6, high rank exotics, all in G rank. You see how much like content that's being missed out on? It's crazy. People do what they want, obviously, right? A lot of people like to just fight the harder stuff, but there's a lot of game there that I feel like the predominant opinion is just like, fuck it, it's not worth it. It's kind of sad. The Discord bounties are nice, but specifically because they're part of a rain thing, right? It's not, it's not really comparable as for the sake of the game. It's all until you're in those days. Not quite that extreme, it's a bit of an over-exaggeration. I think that's really genuinely hurtful to that game. It sounds normal to me. I don't know. Renewal is progression heavy, Meze Lounge as well. Are they progression heavy, but make it so that progression's actually like possible though? Because I feel like some of the ones that are very progression based keep it at like the baseline level of logic where it's like, hey, trade your soul, go get 5 plates for 1 weapon upgrade. Fuck you, bozo. And then you never finish it because you hang yourself, because it's far preferable. Unknown, your quest. If you have any that you would like to do, that are capable for me to do. Oh yeah, definitely. It's just one of those things that stands out to me as like, this is a bit of a potential problem in regards to Rain specifically as a server. People are far too focused on, like, the end game is the be-all end-all of the experience, nothing else matters. It's like a lot of fun that you can have in that game. Hollow, if you want to post, since Unknown doesn't want anything. Retail Frontiers a cash thing? Yeah. It's not even a Frontier thing, right? It's a Monster Hunter thing in general. I get a bit sad sometimes that I feel like people get so focused on, usually specifically the word endgame, sadly, that they don't think about all the fun that they could have on the way to that point. Not to say that it's not worth you just doing like one character and getting it to Master Rank 999 and doing all that stuff, right? I don't know. There's this like underlying current, I feel, when people are talking about it or talking about things in regards to when I'm asking for, like, I remember when I asked for help in Frontier. And the like almost underlying level of desperation or like something akin to that you have to just progress. You need to get to this point because then it's actually worth your time playing the game. When I asked for help with a specific thing and people were just like, it's not worth doing, don't bother. And I'm like, I want to do it. Like I didn't ask for you to tell me if I should do it or not. I asked for help on how to do it. And I feel like that's very, very common when you focus on endgame only, is that it just becomes like, don't bother, it's not worth your time. Just build the insert copy-paste set that everyone builds at that point of the game. Not just the Frontier thing, right, once again. Just a bit sad. I think some of the most fun I had in that game was in HR5, to be honest. Tycoon being really fun. Exotic Naga for the first time. And seeing it turn blue. Just being like, what the fuck? You know? Fighting... what's it called? I can't remember its name. Unknown? When it randomly appeared on a quest in Elite Rank was amazing in HR5. There are some crunchy sounds for sure. Oh, really? Okay, I don't even know how I would go about fixing that, man. Looks like there's a reverb. It's metallic. Well, that's just fucking rude. This might make a difference. I don't think I'll mess with that. That's just specifically for my headphones. Do I have anything that's turned itself on in here for some reason? No, the only filter I've got is the limiter. It should just be pulling my audio from desktop, so... It totally sounds normal to me. So it's something specifically in regards to when it's being encoded, I guess. Sounds ill. Do I have selectable options today? Like, quality-wise? Or do I just have the word? Why the fuck is he here? I've never seen him stop here before. You little fucking weirdo, what are you doing? The hit sounds like they echo ever so slightly for about half a second. It sounds like someone's connection is starting to break up. What the fuck? My bitrate is above 6,000. I haven't dropped any frames. So it shouldn't be that. I haven't fiddled with anything in my encoding. Was it like that the whole time, or did it start suddenly? Pay too much attention until Toby fair. Didn't even get a chance to fall asleep. What's it called? I can't remember its name. Unknown? Well, that does sound really fucked up, doesn't it? When it randomly appeared on a quest in Elite Rank was amazing. What the shit? Why? It, honest to God, sounds completely fucking normal to me. Has Streamlabs updated something and reset settings to default for some reason instead of keeping them as they were? Because it did have an update. That's going to be very fucking annoying. Because I didn't set this shit up until ages ago. And I don't remember what the fuck anything was. Wait. Kulu, if you can post one, please. I do not fucking remember what I set this shit up as ages ago. Two water glaives. It doesn't seem to be affecting my voice though, so it's something specifically with desktop audio. Which means it's not the game. Either. Game audio and the game audio and the game audio via OBS. Could be. It'd be weird if it duplicated it. Oh my god, it did. Why on earth did it do that? Wait, no, that's the game capture. Why is there a what? Good job, Oni. That should fix it. Maybe. Your Kulu is only for 2 people. Okay. Did anyone else post one? No. Think I had one. It's not the best, but I do. Oh, someone else posted one. Let's not do that. Better than my one. You don't have the middle cap? Unknown? Your HR 146, you don't have the middle cap! Yeah, for some reason the game capture, which previously was just screen cap, seemingly has been updated to be screen and sound cap. So it auto added it into the mixer, even though the mixer is already yoinking desktop audio. But of course, because it's way down at the bottom, it's playing twice. And because they're separate audio inputs, I guess they're just ever so slightly delayed from each other. That's the worst. Good shout, Oni. I'm gonna have to change every single one of my motherfucking screen captures, aren't I? Ah! Every single one of my scenes is gonna have different fucking screen caps on it. Oh, there's a basil on this quest. You have no cams? Explain yourself lazy. Go get the camp. That camp is so important. For Kulu and Baroth and Rathian. Go get the camp. Sounds much better. Good, good. Thank you, Oni. And I could only hear the game precisely. Because I just have desktop audio. I never would have thought to look there, because why would that suddenly be a thing? Fuck's sake. There we go. Oh, hi Basil. I think. Oh no, that was the Gadulakas actually. He should have grabbed yellow when he had his rock. I failed to consider the ramifications of 4 people on Tiny Monster. Oh, good. Right. There we go. Fucking audio. Hello, Hedgie. How are you? You're back from a long-ass break. Did you have a good time? Oh, there's Basil. Hi, buddy. What did you break? A long ass, clearly. It's right there in the message. Silly Odie. Who said it was edges? How's it going, Summers? Welcome, welcome. It's like Scent Hound and it's crazy how much you get. Oh, really? Cool. I don't think I've ever used it. No! I don't want fucking Nova Crystals! What Carmelite ore? Yoink, there'll be fucking mining time, damn it. God, I love that feature so much, though. That's so cool. Ding, ding. Tickles my brain. Your quest, Hollow. Wait, no, N10. No, N10 joined too late. It is Hollow. Hollow, you. Yeah. 7 investigations from 1 quest. Okay, that's kind of crazy, though. You got home from work, you're not cripplingly tired. Hey! Sweet. We do appreciate those very rare days. Yaku. Wrath 1 is done. Which means I do not need any more Kulu until next rank, and quite frankly, that's next rank's problem. That's not now's problem, that's later's problem. That's how we deal with our situation in a definitely healthy way. If you don't have Camp 11, that is actually psychotic. That shit's so important. Is it Camp? No, Camp 17 is what I'm thinking about. You literally cannot have Camp 11, right? You've cheated somehow if you don't have Camp 11. Which one is the top one? In Forest, it's 1. Over here is either 6 or 7. Down over here is 11. Up over here is 17. Actually passed out yesterday at 6 PM, slept until 2 AM because a storm woke you up. That's a bit unfortunate, but that's a good chunk of sleep at least. That's nice. Solid 8 hours. We like that. Even if you probably will be absolutely fucking shattered at some point soon. The quest featuring the Iceborn Dragon? It's called the Iceborn Wyvern. Okay, that's very annoying, actually, fair. Oh, there's a pickle in the distance. I spy with my little eye. Hello, buddy. You knocked me out of the sky. That's very inconvenient. Oh, fucking Jesus. He always jumps so much quicker than I expected to. I really need some high rank equipment. Kind of scary. He's next rank, if I'm not mistaken. So, if he's doing that much damage to me, I'm not gonna have a good time. Oh, let me just yoink this real quick. I'm kind of amazed this Jura isn't already dead, to be honest. Well, that's a bunch of fangs, which would be great if it was something I needed. I need the fins. Oh, that fish is still alive. Hey, nice. How's it going? Nice. Good shit. You want to play World, but like modded World? Do you have it on PC? Is there monster mods? There is at the very least from, is it the Resurgence people? Abiyarugu from Frontier. God only knows what they've done better than me, I think. Abiyarugu, Crimson Fatalis, White Fatalis, and Cerigius? Is that right, Oni? Kadachi Vambraces. That is far funnier. Song lyrics don't grammatically always make sense though, so you can like hear fucking anything there and it can be correct. Another piece of armor. That's good, that's good, that's good. Unfortunately, I think that stops me from upgrading any of my bugs, but... Oh, no, no, 2 is exactly the amount I need. N10, it is your quest. Oh yeah, they changed the name of it. It's not Aviaryugu. Iryugu. I don't know why I said that so weirdly. Abio Gladius. Two of them Fatalis. I think they're actually like well done fights though. Is my understanding. Having not played it myself. You're once again posting your nemesis in this run? Oh god, is it fucking Radaban? Ugh. I thought you were gonna post Tsitsi because you said you needed Tsitsi. Bollocks. Tailrider doesn't drop sacks? Really? But it does for all the other ones. For water, fire, and all that lot? Does it not do it for the ailment ones? That's annoying. Has someone played the story series? Is it good? I have played 1 and 2. I've not played anything of 3 other than the demo. I think they're fun. It's not necessarily like super high action, it's very much a lot more chill. There is kind of, yeah, a little bit like rock, paper, scissory type thing going on. But if you, it can be quite hard. I'm so sad that I don't have to farm him in this run. I don't have a Basil weapon and it's like truly kind of sad to me. I need his armor. I don't like his armor. It looks fine, but I don't like the skills it has. Yeah, I think in regards to like monster mods, I think a lot of people don't want to do them because of the fact that, well, I don't know if it's a fact, I should not say that, that's incorrectly worded. I believe, to my understanding, there is no way to add additional equipment sets to the game. So if you want to add a new set of equipment in, you can do it, but you have to replace an equipment set that already exists, which is obviously not ideal. That's my understanding, at least. I don't know if that's true. World Like, the fact that anyone even managed to mod it in the first place is a miracle. That might have changed since way back when, which is when I cared about that sort of stuff, but I want to remember that at least initially that was a thing. So you can probably add monsters, but they wouldn't have any stuff for them. Once again, Oni would know better on that front than me. As someone who's had any actual influence in the modding theme at all. Or, not influence, isn't really what I mean to say, but interest. We have probably missed out on many a good mod though. You believe so? Those monster mods were new monsters and swap textures for weapons and armor, yeah. Mod is not world friendly. Mods? World is not mod friendly. My understanding is that the like core folders that have a lot of the game's information are essentially completely inaccessible, because if you change anything in any of them, the game just like doesn't work. And a lot of the stuff that's like, a lot of weird shit is in there, like the sounds that weapons make. The textures that weapons make, I think you can find in a different area. But some of the sounds that the weapons make is specifically within folders you can't get to. But if you change one because it doesn't link with the other one outside anymore, it will break the sound or something, and that's why the slap on weapons mod doesn't work properly in terms of keeping weapon sound going. Just incredibly weird shit like that. Can someone post a Sitsi, please? That is what I'm about to go fight, mister, yep. Oh, I think I prefer Hotlighters here. Although it is capture. And capture's annoying. But fuck it. Iceborne is fun in your opinion? It's the closest way to play through the entire game pre-Iceborne. I respect a lot what the people on the Ice mod have done to make it work the way that it has, and all the stuff they've fiddled with to make it work as well as it does. I really wish I could play a version of that that doesn't have any other weapon changes. At all. Because I like a lot of the other stuff. Changing, like, decorations, making it so you're given some decorations at certain points and whatnot, and all of that. I really, really do not like some of the weapon stuff that they've done. Gonna use Greatswords. You can combo Greatsword, I think, is one of the biggest changes to Greatsword that they did. They made it so that if you're doing a lot of the, like, weaker attacks, I think they have more elemental value to them. So you can do, like, elemental combo Greatswords instead of big chunky chargy Greatswords. If I recall correctly. Hey, Pickle. You're a roller Greatsword user, you wouldn't notice, yeah. I think TCS is potentially nerfed. I don't know. You'd have to look at the precise weapon changes. The thing that I always get stuck on, I don't know if it's still the way it is anymore. They might have changed it now. Is Gunlance having Omni shelling. Because that's one of those things where capture. That's not just you like balancing and doing stuff like that at that point. Like, you're inherently changing a core mechanic of a weapon now. Because you prefer the way it is. But that doesn't feel like a community edition, that feels like, well, that's inconvenient. So obviously you can flash bomb this, right? Oh yeah, so you can. Cool. there isn't long, normal, and wide shelling. There's just omni shelling. And I don't know how that really works, because especially when it comes to the state, they have kind of like very different things going on. But it's just completely different. It's just weird. You were sold at no claggers? I can get no claggers off of Nexus right now. That's easy peasy. You don't need ice for that in any way, shape, or form. It does more damage on average, it's just sad that they removed the choice, yeah. Whose turn is it? It's yours, Holly. What about a time where people complaining Gunlance was too weak and needed a buff? Yeah. I understand that, but like, why does that require that you just tweak all the values up? Why? This, like, such a drastic change. I know it's not as simple as just tweak all the values up, but like, just tweak the values. It's one of those things that sticks out like a sore thumb to me because it feels like it's not trying to be a community patch that fiddles with information about the game to make it more enjoyable for everyone. It feels like someone wanted to make Gunlance the way that they wanted Gunlance to be, you know? Which is, it sounds kind of like mean to say in a way, but if you're working on a community patch in that way, you're in the wrong place if that's what you want to do. Like, that's a personal mod, right? That's not the point. Maybe? I don't know. I'm not a modder, so I can't really say anything, really, but feels like the wrong place, in my mind. really should download a No Claggers mod at some point, though. I just want the No Claggers mod that doesn't revert weakness exploit. But I don't think those exist, sadly. They do, you're pretty sure? Every time I've tried to search for one, it's been a long time, right? I haven't done it recently. But way back when I was trying to search for them, it was never a thing. It was always both at the same time. So, dude, the weakness exploit nerf was the best thing they ever fucking did. Shit was hilarious. People were so angry. It was fun as fuck. You see me, Animals? Too much hassle for you? I am used to it from when I was younger. Back in the days when I was but a wee lad, with my incredibly broken headphones, quite literally sellotaped to my head because otherwise they would not stay on. At least for a few days until I got new headphones. Modding the shit out of Minecraft. Before mods managers were a thing, so I had to do it all manually. I'm relatively used to doing some, like, just one or two here or there I don't mind doing. When it gets into the point where you're like doing, you know, 30 fucking mods, fuck that, but popping one in every now and then is fine. Just drag and drop into a folder. The not Minecraft folder to a world you lived in. Yep. Young me typing percent app data percent into the task manager or into the search bar in the what do you call it, the Windows tab, and feeling like an absolute computer god as I go to the forbidden folders to be able to put mods on. I'm in the special places. You was working on a mod that removed tenderizing and added back pre-Iceborne hit zones before you did a UTM and abandoned it. Oh, I would love a mod like that. That would be great. Removes tenderizing, adds back pre-hit zones, and also removes Clagger. I guess at that point you would need to unnerf Wex as well, but... Oh yeah, that works. That is also an option that you can do. These are wild players remembering you can capture shit, not just killing everything in sight. Silly people. Make it so that tenderizing is removed, but leave Wex nerfed. That would make me so fucking happy. Hey, look, you both sent me the exact same mod within a minute of each other. Nice. Thank you. Tenderizing is easy to remove. Edit the tender values down to 0. Oh, do they still technically get tenderized, but it doesn't do anything? Enter. This is you. The moves don't build up. Oh, because it's a status effect. Right. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Husky, welcome. Hello. How are you? Thank you, Saxo Sweet. I appreciate the follow. I hope you enjoy. Dude, that would be the funniest shit to me. It would be so good. Remove the ability for people to tenderize, but make it so that Wex still requires for the fucking monster to be tenderized. Oh, it's diabolical. It is diabolical. I've not killed Pink, no. Pink is the next quest I have, actually. Open Nexus, look inside, pornography. Yeah, opening Nexus without being logged in is the best way to do it. Because if you're not logged in, it won't show you any of the not safe for work stuff. You're enjoying the summer holiday? Nice, Kusky. Good shit. Good shit. In the UK, none of the Nike mods appear for you. You get not available in your region. Oh, really? Huh. You're gonna sit this one out? Then we can go enter. The new age verification shit? Right. You don't want to let Sauron spy on you? How weird. You realize you forgot to mark a bunch of weapons as cleared? Yo. That's sad, but also at the same time, yo. Less shit to do. Glorious, glorious. Can I please get fucking red? That's yellow. There we go. But yeah, the FBI spying on you with your Xbox One, exactly. Basil. No, Basil! But I love him. Oh, I get to solo the double Basil quest. Hey, that's gonna be fun. That's always a good time. You found it hella boring. Fair. It's gonna be fun. Look, I like that quest, okay? I also have the presence of mind to understand that you should probably go into it with actually upgraded and relevant equipment instead of just like going in with your cookie cutter semi-upgraded Odo gear that you've had the entire time, because the Odo gear is just like crazy good and everyone built it in both high rank and then in low rank, sorry, and then in high rank. I remember this. Go into every hunt expecting to fail. I go into every hunt other than maybe like Tempered Elders and something where I'm cripplingly underprepared. Alatreon and Fatalis. Also, knowing that if I pay attention to a full degree, I can win. And then I never pay any attention and I get really confused why I keep losing all my quests. And then I get mad at myself. Mod quest having fiber drags. That's not scary. After that double Alatreon in the arena at the same time that I had in the fucking randomizer, the permadeath randomizer, 2 Alatreons at the same time in Shara's arena. Fiber drags don't seem that bad, to be honest. Shara's stage 1 arena as well. To the smaller one. That would be hard. That would be very hard. I can see it being doable. Dual blades, hit and run greatswords. Just would be really difficult. Hello, Gianni. Welcome. Apologies. Why, okay? Oh, I'm fine. I laughed. It's just the demons, don't worry. They try and get out from time to time, and then they realize they're stuck. They cut down again. Diablos Rod and bugs. Okay. That was at N10s, I believe. So back to me. I don't know what the fuck I want. Can I have a Kadachi, please? Hello, Raka. Is the lobby full? No, because Hollow is away at the moment. Wicked Knights is so close to 35k. Good. Good. I'm glad that it's got so much more than it asked for as well. That's sweet. Manage Kinsects, nurture Kinsect. Don't have the fucking ore. That was the Lady Taj. Whisper that's... Arc Maiden. But these ones are all upgraded. I just have 2 left to do. On the Buggy Bugs. And then there's Diablos Rods. Datura. No. Diablos Rods. Both of them are done. That one, and that one. Ooh, green. I have 2 bugs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weapons left at the current moment in time left. And then I'm all caught up. Oh, I'll post my own Toby. 5 Kirans in the special arena. 5 Kirans would be too much AoE. For sure. 35k will be 233% funded. Grand. I'm so glad for Coco, man. That's such a huge amount. I apparently don't have one, so I'm just going to post the basic one. You have one? Go ahead and post yours then, Hollow. Comparison, Gale's Naeli only barely reached its first stretch goal. I'm amazed it got a stretch goal. Nice. Bone piles are uprising, if I need any. I sadly need mining spots for Carbolite. Mainly. Hungry, feel ya. Feel ya. Deals recommended for you. Shows game you own. Yeah, what it's saying is don't spend your money. a look at. You don't need to. I'm probably going to do that solo, to be honest, because I don't like to take up too much time on the quest when we've got other people around mining. Because I feel like I'm not contributing. It's nice if it conveniently happens to be like on the way or nearby, but... Steam's recommending me Limbus Company. It's in the game I streamed last time. No, I was streaming, Lobotomy Corporation. Limbus Company is made by the same people, though. I believe. From what people were saying. Damn. I think Racket, you said that, right? It's the same devs, potentially? It's the same universe, right? Steam is spoofing your conversations. Just another one to add to the list that's doing it. I know that Google does it via YouTube, so... Hadn't mentioned Darkest Dungeon, never watched Darkest Dungeon content. Mentioned Darkest Dungeon once out loud to my friends. Literally the next day I had like 3 Darkest Dungeon recommendeds in my feed. I'm like, ah. Nice one. Oh, there would have been a quicker way to get to it, I think, but... This should maybe get me to 1 in time. Mining points this way? Yeah. No Carbolite, no. Limbus Company? I assume that one is like significantly different to what seems to be basically just Fallout Shelter from what people were comparing it to. Hollow. Your quest. Opening a link to lingerie you were sent. Same time got some very unsavory ads for quite a while, yep. Yeah, that sounds about right. Seems on brand. I don't need any more Toby now, but I will need Toby in the future. But at least for the sake of progression, no. For the sake of progression, what I currently need is Pookie Pookie, Duratodos, and Anjanath. Mostly Anjanath, actually, if I'm not mistaken. No Sitsi? Oh, I probably do. Yeah, no Sitsi as well. I don't actually need it for progression. I just need it for... I want the armor. I mean, I'm gonna need it in the future anyway, so... It's one of those things, right? I don't need it right now, but I do need Sitsi in the next rank and the rank after. I'm not gonna complain. Now, Anjanath is my big main one at the moment, because I sort of wasn't paying enough attention. Do I have a mod to speed up the quest animations? No, you can... If you're on controller, you can hold R1. If you're on PC, I think it's Shift, whatever your sprint button is. I believe. Uncommon knowledge at this point. If you've been around and watched people a lot, probably. But if you've just played for your own sake, probably not, because I don't think the game like tells you at any point, right? You didn't know for a hot minute? I didn't know until I started streaming, and I already had over like 1,000 hours in at that point. Not from watching people would try pressing buttons. Sprint would not be one of the buttons that I would try and press at that point. I was never bothered by it either, until it was something that I had to consistently use for the sake of speedruns. And then I got so used to it that I just like have to press it now. See it speed up and then go back? I don't know, I don't just like, in loading screens, I don't just click around, I just wait. Yeah, I didn't know for... well over 1,000 hours. I would require paying attention, true. Old school, used to learning about entire mechanics that way. Maybe. I also think you tend to have a higher level of studiousness than most people, right? It's one of those things to me that's like, why would there be a feature to speed up how long it takes for you to bring the quest book to your face? It's such a like weird thing to have instead of making that just the default speed, in my mind. So I would never even think to look for it. Wait till Xeno. If I can get fucking flinch free. Most people spam AOB, yeah. One of the face buttons. Not sprint. Didn't even know you could sprint with R1. It's much more natural to press the stick. I used to press the stick, but I find that R1 is a lot more consistent for me. You try it because it is there, but it might not be there. You don't know it's there until it is there. I don't want to be just clicking a bunch of random buttons during the fucking loading screen, or during the like little book opening thing. That's not a thing that most people do, you reckon? Test every single button in every single possible situation just to see if a thing happens? Yes? I mean, it might be something you do, that's not something that most people do. Unless it's a cutscene specifically, yeah. That's how we used to game. Most of the people who game are not people who played games at that point in time. Finger on the trigger to charge your hammer? To put hammer into, like, the alternate mode? Do you mean? Can't you just do that with circle? Hey, Adon. N10 to you. And then it's Gianni. if Gianni has anything they want to do. Kinda, you need to charge it with RT and then you can press B to store it, yeah. Not in this rank? Okie dokie. This is single fame, be careful. Okay. I'll put fortitude on then, yeah? Oh, Jagras. That's a good Jagras quest. I actually need Jagras bits. Int as soon as possible. Yeah, run it down mid real quick. Yeah, literally all I need is Cowlight for that, huh? So I need these Jagras bits, Carbolite ore, one Pookie Toxin sack, and then all I need is... stuff. Flame sacks. Inferno sacks from Anjanath. So it's just going to be a shit ton of Anjanath. Because I completely forgot about him and he's been left to last, apparently. Whoopsie. Gobble ore. Oh, we lost the person who posted the quest. Stick wasn't sprint by default, was it not? Oh, don't remember that. Hello, Eugene. How's it going? We're currently playing the same game. Can we play together? That's why there's a multiplayer code. As long as you don't mind playing at higher rank, Eugene. Although we are full at the moment. Lobby-wise. Take your slot, M10. Was divine intervention, well there you go then. No, Eugene doesn't want to anyway. Actually, if I remember correctly. Didn't you say that you didn't want to play any until we were in higher rank stuff, because it's too weak and everything just dies? Oh, I'm so sorry, Gianni. I'm playing on autopilot, I wasn't paying attention. I didn't realize you were Hammer. My apologies. Just put yourself all the notes on the list. The pop-ups are a tad annoying sometimes, yeah. Oh god, speaking of things that are different between this game and Rise. Ugh. Dude, the way they made the wish list work in Rise makes me want to throttle whoever did that shit. That shit annoys me endlessly. Ugh. Just thinking about it makes me kind of angry. Forever stand on Lego, yeah. What about it? In Rise, it had a similar thing to GU, where you had direct required materials for the weapon, and then it also had a separate subsection of material points required for the weapon. For some ungodly fucking reason, when you have acquired enough points for the subsection bit, it says weapon name, required materials gathered on the wish list. It pops up on the side. But you can't build the weapon because you don't have the main materials you need yet. Every single time you come back from a quest. Ding, 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 ding. Can't build any of these weapons. That was big Crapcom energy right there. Yeah, it technically had different messages, but they were so similar. It just never should have been a message in the first fucking place. Never bothered you because you never had that many things on your wish list? My wish list was full at one point, exclusively with weapons. And I had the materials for the secondary bit of every single one of the weapons. I couldn't build any of them. So every time I got back from every quest, I got enough pings on the side of my screen. But however many wishlist slots there is, like 36 or something. I do not need Lubu. I exclusively need Pookie Pookie and Anjanath at the moment. My apologies. You're not even home? Oh, okay. Yeah, just the normal. Thank you. Gesundheit, Dankeschön. But yeah, that shit aggravates me endlessly. I'm going to check if I have an Anjanath at all. I don't. You never use wishlist? You don't know what you're talking about. You've never used the wishlist? Even though you're basically like full-on Fifth Fleet player? Dude, that's crazy. The wishlist is so good. These youngins. These dang newfangled players, they don't know what we went through. You CBA to do wish list? I mean, it's just when you're in the menu, you just press triangle. You used it, don't think you ever had more than 7-8 things. It's because I was building every single dual blade possible in the game. That's extra inputs? I mean, yeah, but not by much. Enough for you, fair enough. I love the wish list. Especially for someone like me who likes to build a good chunk of weapons. I think it is, like, unironically one of the best quality of life things in the entire game. Pop. Ooh. You need to remind of something by asking me an important question. Okay. Do I still want to kill Marie? I stand by the choice I made. Been rewatching it. the half-hour video where I'm just debating whether I should kill Marie or not the entire time. Sounded for over 30. I think it was about 38 or something. I remember it was bad enough to the point where it started to make Mace anxious. It was a good game. I was invested. How do I say this in a way that doesn't make me sound incredibly psychotic? We know you're a psycho center. It's not that I don't value the, like, sanctity of life. But I think there is times in which there is genuine merit to the act of death, right? So things like that really make me think. Because it's fictional, obviously, but you are snuffing someone's life out, but potentially saving, in that instance, hundreds of other people from essentially, like, whatever the fuck you want to call that, indentured servitude? I have no idea. While presumably what would actually be the reality of their existence is unknown, but in my mind, wasting away in reality. I have a strange relationship with like death and stuff. So that really tickled my old brain, you know? Something to think about, for sure. So bro, we hang out sometimes. I like the personifications of death where it is like chill. It's not this like malevolent spirit or something, you know? It's just the course that things take. It understands. Xenoblade? Oh yeah, it's already out, isn't it? The first one of the figures. Of course. And you wanted me to play these games of why, mate? Magical Segways cut out 25% of the playtime, and you wanted me to play this? What game? Xenoblade? Tonka? What's Tonka? Nino. Peak once again being reduced to a word that means absolutely nothing. Greg the Grim Reaper is from Conquest. Okay. I know of the name, but I've never seen anything from it. What's this fucking iron ore drop rate, man? Jesus. I could not get the Carbolite to save my fucking life. In world, your dung pod messages are out the great mighty thing. Makes sense, I suppose. One Inferno sack. Fucking thanks. A 100 quests in multi. Unintentionally torturing you, the smell of cooked sausages. Oh god, I haven't had a sausage in fucking ages. Oh. That'd be amazing. That would be torture. It's your quest, I think? Hello? Can't remember. Want a banger? I want a sausage. It doesn't have to be a banger specifically. Although bangers match is very good. I can't go in there until fucking the cat quest, okie dokie. We'll see if any of us remembers. Best room. We've got crafting mats for traps. Just in case it goes that badly. Ooh, capture antidote. Who are we missing? No one. It's just the three of us at the moment. N10 got DC'd and that was divine intervention that N10 should stop. And then Eugene was joking about joining. Unknown left earlier. Punk's bad fair day? I don't think I have any way to play it. So, no. Assuming that's not one of those things that... inexplicably is on Steam or GOG. The original is on N64, the reloaded version is on Xbox, yeah, neither of which I have access to. So, can't play it. Speaking of N64, did I want to get added to your family plan? So I can play the emulators and stuff? I mean, if you're gonna stay on the plan regardless, then sure. I'm not gonna complain about having a free Pokemon Puzzle League access. You have 2 accounts that both you want access to? Right, okay. Oh yeah? Yeah. More than happy to. I'm not gonna turn out a free friggin' what do you call it? Also allows me to play whatever Fire Emblem games are on the thingy, right? One is JP. Ah, that makes sense. Whee! Free Fire Emblem games. I played Blazing Sword. Did I play another one other than that? I don't think so. There's only 2 unless you have Switch 2 or Japanese, right? Should really just attack the leg instead of trying to hit the head, but without. I got GameCube Switch too. Is Wind Waker on the GameCube emulator, by any chance? It is? Fuck. That's so sad. Fuck you, Nintendo. You piles of fucking piss. Stop being shitheads. Ugh. Wind Waker streams when? I'm not gonna switch too because Nintendo don't deserve my fucking money until they stop being scummy fuckheads. So never. Capture, 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 capture. Work finish now read? Hell yeah. Enjoy. Fuck. Dude, I wanted to replay Wind Waker for the longest time. Yeah, I know. Hello. Nice. They're not the same. They're not the same, Raka. We looked. Wait, no, they are the same. We looked. Raka's right. It was Oni who was wrong. They are the same. Yes, 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 yes. Carve and Capture are literally the same in this game. They have the exact same drop tables. It was Oni. It was the other way around. Stupid similar color names. Stupid brain associating every person's name with the goddamn color that they have. The S in Hugster stands for stupid. The I in Mace stands for spelt incorrectly. Duratodus, please, for me. No I means no incorrect spelling. No, it means that you'd somehow put an I in your own fucking name, Mace. You owned up to it? That's not your fault for being wrong. The game is just, horrible at providing info. It's just that you're both blue and I associated it with someone who was blue, but it's you blue, it's not Raka blue. The I is removed from every letter in your name on the keyboard. That does not stop you. The I is relatively close to the M on a QWERTY keyboard. I think that's within range to you to fuck it up. And L, and a lowercase l can look like an I in many a situation. I would not be surprised if you had gone like that at some point for your own name. Play the best 2D Zelda games called Oracle of Ages and Seasons. Well, not at the moment, I can't. If you're talking about Game Pass. No. What you call it stuff. Soon, TM, until I forget to give Raka the info they need again. And then they can't invite me. Those are GameCube games? I can't play GameCube, I don't have a Switch 2. Not Game Boy? Oh, what's that? Oh, Game Boy Color? No, you spelled it right the first time, Tony. We don't bow our legs. We don't bow our knees to the heathen American spelling. Color has a U in it. Stand strong, Oni. Color has a U. Fuck the Americans. They're not considerate to the rest of the world. Why should we be considerate to them? Hi, Pickle. I know, we tested it with Radabab. Because that came up last time when we were talking about it with N10. As we were specifically testing capturing it, and at no point did we ever get a sleep sack in any of the capture rewards. Oh, I remember that. It is literally carbon copy. Color does not have a U. It comes from the Latin Colus. Well, Latin can suck my ass. How about that, eh? By that logic, it shouldn't have an R in it either. And it's missing an S. Well, Cola's changed the color. No, Cola's changed the color with a U in it, because that came before the American spelling. Right? Or did Latin have color, or whatever came after Latin? Sequentially? Doesn't matter, it's a different fucking language anyway, it's gonna be spelled differently. And if there's a language that loves to fuck with things, ananas. Pineapple. doing a British accent say they aren't considering anyone as comedy gold. I mean, if you want to think about it, really, America as a nation is mostly funded by, at least the modern version of America exists in a state mainly because of what it is, because of colonial powers. And have, especially as of very recent history, decided to take basically our worst traits, so... I feel like if anyone is in a situation to judge, it would be the colonial powers at this point. Especially someone from the UK, a country famous for invading people for wanting things that they have. Such a horrible fucking history that we have. Fucking atrocious. Invaded everywhere for their spices, then we didn't use them. I love that everyone says that. Yeah, we did. We fucking sold them. We invaded everywhere for their spices, and then we made fuckloads of money out of it. Which, let's be honest, the people who have the answer on doing the invading is actually what they want. It's not using them, yeah, it's using them for a cash inflow. It's still using them, even if you're not using them in that way, right? You're using them for something, it's just not their intended purpose. We just use them for trade. Rather than for consumption. This is the same country that flooded an entire fucking population, I guess, with a drug addiction just so that they could make more money. Like, it's all about money. It's the only thing it's ever about with the English Empire, I guess, at that point in time. English imperialism? I don't know what you'd want to call that. Time to switch games? It is indeedy. It is indeedy. Thank you very much, Hollow, Gando, Anton, Unknown. Anyone else who my brain has temporarily forgotten for all of the hunts. I appreciate the help. If you just wanted worlds from myself, more world will be tomorrow, same times as today. The schedule will give you that information. I'm going to switch to Brighter Shores once I've upgraded this weapon. I'm also going to go run and refill my drink and go to the loo. Really, tomorrow you get to upgrade your rapier? You will. I need one toxin sack, one fact, one inferno sack, and I think that's it. And then I just need a bunch of ore, which I will mine in solo, and I will definitely get all of it done. Waterglaive green. Okay. I'm gonna pop the BRB screen up for a second. I'm gonna run to the loo, get a refill of my drink. Be back in just a second.